Hello friends, my name is Aswin Davadra. My qualification is MA B.Ed English and PGDCA. I have been working in Neura family since 2014. I am teaching English in class 8th and 9th in Neura Global School. This year we are following rent-free English course book. You might have got syllabus split up of class 8 English. If not, I am sharing with you the syllabus split up of the year. We are having 4 chapter and 2 poems in PA 1 syllabus, and in term 1 we have chapter number 5, 6, 7 and 1 poem. Every chapters are a part of certain themes. Today we have theme number 1, people and relationships. In this theme, very first question is, what are good relationships? See the picture, and what do you see in the picture? Let's guess. Do these children share a good relationships? I would like to ask another question. What makes the relationships special? Think everybody. Okay, I'll give answer. Special relationships doesn't happen at a sight. Actually, it takes some time without knowing. Instead of thinking what makes relationship special, you can just simply spend some time with them, often meet with them, and it will simply make your relationship so special. There are many types of relationships in this world. What are the things that you think important for a healthy relationships with parents, siblings and friends? Think everybody. Yes, some common answers I would get: trust, love, faith and so on. Dear students, in this video we'll see about author of the chapter and objectives, as well introduction of the chapter. Chapter number 1, Living Dreams. This chapter is adapted from Living Dreams by Vinitha Ramachandani. Vinitha Ramachandani is an Indian fiction writer. What is fiction? You might have questioned. Literature in the form of prose, especially novels that describes events and people. She is an editor and published author of more than 18 books for children. She writes a fortnightly column, Mumbai for Kids, for Midday. She loves telling stories and enjoys conducting imagination building workshops for children. Let's start with warm-up activity. There is one sentence: if you dream and you allow yourself to dream, you can do anything. My dear children, these words were spoken by Clara Hughes, a Canadian cyclist and speed skater, a 6-time Olympic medalist in cycling and speed skating. She is the only athlete in the history to win multiple medals in both the Summer and Winter Olympics. Objectives of the chapter. Number 1. Students will learn how to live the type of life they want to live without any regrets, achieving all their goals and enjoying the fruits of their hard work. Number 2. To know that the daydreaming is not something unusual. Third, to observe the play with imagination. Fourth, to infer means introduce that priorities change with age. Fourth, to get familiar with Indian fiction. And fifth, to recognize the fact that children need to be appreciated. Introduction of the chapter. This text is all about a very imaginative boy, Damu, and how he sees and is seen by the world. Damu lived in a fantasy world where everything he did was transformed into an adventure in his mind. The only problem was that it was difficult to get Damu to do much, not even buying oil from a shop. Nausad, the old fisherman, had watched Damu and remembers what it was to be young. He joins Damu with his father and uncle one fishing trip and shows everybody why it is sometimes important to remain a child. Hello friends, let's start reading and explanation. In this video, I'll explain page number 2 and 3. In the second page, Damu named character is shown over here in the picture. Damu was singing on a stage. Hundreds of students from school were looking up at him in adoration. Adoration means admiration. The knotted drop in his hands was the mic, and the dotted floor tiles were the audience. In the crowd, Damu could see his father and his uncle. Both were crying, overwhelmed by Damu's talent. Both were regretting the times they had scolded the boy. Damu's golden voice has struck a chord. Page number 3. And all of a sudden, Damu was shocked and he said, "Oh my gosh!" Damu leapt a few inches as if he had been shot. Actually, Damu was daydreaming. Damu, listen some words. Leave this boy for a few minutes and he is off dreaming. I am so fed up with you. Amma told you to tidy the house. Have you done that? It was Smriti Chachi. Chachi means sister in Malayalam language. Smriti Chachi, she has come from her in-laws' place. She has completely changed herself. She wanted everything to be spick and span, means neat and clean. Even her laughter had changed into an irritating tinkle. The excitement of getting to see his sister after a whole year had quickly sold. Damu bitterly thought she had been untidier than me as he walked off in a huff. Huff means in a heavy breath. Now Damu went outside. The sun blazed means lit on the white sand and the heat hit him. Damu wondered if he should turn back. Then he decided not to. Damu found himself walking towards the shore. Walking a little farther, he spotted his father Sudhakaran and uncle Arvindan repairing the nets. He quickly turned back. Now we see the conversation between his father, uncle, and Nosat Appan. Arvindan said to Sudhakaran, "You had better do something about that boy of yours, or you are going to regret it." Sudhakaran sighed. "You think I haven't tried? I have beaten him too, but it's no use. At this time, Nosad, the octogenarian fisherman. Octogenarian means a person who is between 80 and 89 years old. He said, "Sorry to interrupt, but have you tried talking to him?" Sudhakaran said to Nosad Valiachan. Valiachan means uncle in Malayalam language. He said, "Do you take me for a fool? I don't like beating the boy. I have talked and talked to him, but he is always talking to himself. Sometimes when I see him like that, I don't know whether I should laugh or cry." Damu says he doesn't want to be a fisherman, wants to study and become a rocket scientist. A rocket scientist? Everything like some fantasy land to him. Nosadapan says there is nothing wrong in studying or wanting to be a rocket scientist. In this video, we have seen Damu was daydreaming, how he was interrupted by his sister Smriti Chechi, and what he was thinking outside the house, and conversation between Arvindan, Sudhakaran, and Nosad Valiachan. Thank you. Start completing this assignment. When school reopens, I will check the assignment. Thank you. You all have to write these extra words and meanings along with the words and meanings which are given in the textbooks.